I did this in Canva. I did that in Canva. Everyone's talking about Canva. You need to get on Canva if you're a small business. But don't worry, I have this super quick video which is going to get you started with the basics straight away. Hi, I'm Karen from Get Nice, and our aim is to help you DIY your marketing and design. So let's not waste any time and let's get started. Okay then, so let's get started with having a look of what you can do with images. So if we go to photos, I'll go back to my panda image. So you can grab the image, drag and pull it across. So whether that be from the photos or from your uploads, anything that you've uploaded before. So here's your image, and what you can do is you can resize it by clicking on these circles in the corner and pulling it out or dragging it across. So if I wanted it to cover the whole Instagram post, I would simply drag these corners right out across like that, and then it would cover the whole canvas area. Or if you wanted it to be a different shape, you'll notice that it's got these little squares here. If I pull on those, it's actually going to change the frame. So if I just wanted his nose, for example, I could pull that down, or if I wanted a little bit more, pull that down, and then I could resize that as well. Those squares there will actually change the shape of the photo. And then you might notice also there's these circles underneath it. Now what that does is it turns it around. So of course I want an upside down panda's nose in my Instagram post, because everybody loves an upside down panda's nose, and you can turn around and you can see the degrees there. So I've just flipped it 180 degrees. You can actually just do this by going to the flip here. So flip vertical, flip horizontal, it's swapping that around. Now the other great thing that you can do is if you go into elements, so the second one down, and type in here at the top, frames. And what you get is a whole bunch of different shapes and sizes. So let's just pull this one across to show you. I can pull this one across, and I go back to my photos, I pull my panda across, and now he fits into that shape. So this can happen with any of them, and you have all sorts of really cool ones, like you want your panda to appear on a laptop. Go back to photos, pull my panda across, and there he is on my laptop screen. And there's a heap of different frames, so that's under elements, and type in frames up the top. I mean, all sorts of really cool shapes and sizes that you can fit them into. Even I think there's a bunch of letters, so that can look really cool. P for panda. Pull that shape across. When it's got the blue and the green, it means there's no image in it. Go back to your photos, pull the panda across. So drag it on top of the frame and it will just automatically go on. So I'll delete these ones so you can see that easier. And then of course you can do the resizing as well. So if I wanted to move the panda around inside, what I do is I double click. So I double click, and then you can see the whole image, and then I can simply move it around. So I want to have this eyes, both the eyes showing. Double click, move it around, and then click outside again, and then I've moved it around. If you click on the image, you'll see in the top panel you get a bunch of different things that you can do, such as add effects, remove the background, add shadows. There's some pre-made effects that you can click on which will change the look of that image. A bunch of filters, just like what you get in things like Instagram, and you could actually adjust it yourself by moving these sliders in the adjust, crop the image, and animate, which I'll go into another video. And shapes work in a similar way. So say if I want to bring this shape over here, I pull on it and drag and drop it over into my canvas. I can change the color up here in the right hand corner. So there's a little square here with a color. Click on that. Now you can select any of the default colors, or if you've programmed in colors like I have a pro account, you can select any of your often used colors, or you can select this one, which is in the top left, which is add a new color. So what you can do here is this circle, you drag it along and you get all different colors, and this one here changes what type of color. So if I wanted a purple, I'd pull it along to somewhere around about here and pull this around again. If you have a hex color, you can simply type it in or cut and paste it into that box there. And it works in the same way as I showed you the frames before. So if I wanted to make this a different size, if the shape has these in the center, these little triangles, you can change the proportions of it by dragging those down. You can add text by just simply dragging and dropping across here. But once you've dragged it across, you can change the font here. There's a bunch of fonts already in Canva. You can actually, way down the bottom here, there's an upload a font button at the very bottom. If you've got a font on your hard drive that you want to use in Canva, you can change the size by clicking on these arrow keys here, or simply typing in that box what size you want. So I want it to be 50, and then return. And change the color by clicking on this here, changing the color. If you want it to be all caps, you can simply click on the uppercase. You've got all sorts of features here, bullet points, line spacing and letter spacing. So letter spacing is going to pull out the spaces between those letters, and line spacing is between the lines. So if we have multiple lines here, this is going to change the distance between those two different lines. Simple. Whether it's how it's aligned, left aligned, center aligned. And of course you can add effects such as drop shadows and curving them and all of that sort of thing. So curved around a circle. And you can change those there. So there's a lot of different things you can do with text as well. So once you've got your panda or whatever design you're doing looking fantastic, it's as simple as clicking the download button here in the corner. So download, and there's all different ways you can download your image, JPEGs, PDFs, print quality PDFs, SVGs, even videos, which will go into another video, GIFs. But probably if you've just got a standard image that you want to post on your Instagram or something like that, a JPEG's probably the best option. And you simply click that download and that will download to your computer, or if you're using the app version, onto your phone, so you can upload straight to Instagram. And that's it, you're away. Don't be scared of it. Open it up and just get started. Have a go, drag and drop, pull it in, download it, and you're done. If you want a more detailed explanation of the Canva interface, I have a video up here in one of these corners, a video that you can have a look, which is a bit longer than this one, and it's going to give you a full tour of the interface of Canva. If you want more stuff like this, please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is somewhere up here. Do subscribe. I do videos about other stuff which can help you DIY your marketing and design. So until next time, see you soon.